Yo, what is good, my family, my quick crypto family, and my coin fact sheet family? Back once more with another daily live stream, day 70 and counting. And the question on everyone's mind right now is Casper dead? A lot of FUD surrounding Casper right now, and I get the reason for that. I do. My short answer is no. My long answer, you're going to hear this live stream and hear for yourself. Got a lot of stuff to talk about as always. Some stuff regarding Casper, of course. We've got some market sentiments as well. Some very, for some people might be shocking developments, but I wasn't too bothered. I wasn't too surprised hearing it. I think Cody actually called this. If he ends up joining the stream, he'll know. Regarding the jobs, unemployment data. And we also have confirmation from the Congress himself, as they have, urged the FDIC to give a reason behind why they have decided to take a step back from regulating crypto. Effectively, they have confirmed, therefore, that Congress has now taken action, so they're actually confirming that US regulations will be coming very, very soon. So, all in all, Casper may be down, and is Casper dead? It's a good question to ask. It's what everyone's asking that right now, but I'm not too bothered by it. I'm not. I don't think Casper's dead at all. I think Casper is in a period of correction. And as heartbreaking as it is, because people want to see Casper go up, people who got in at the top here, you're down, 35% right now, if you check out? Yeah, about 35%. So obviously, those up there will be feeling very hard done by, and I feel that, I do. But those who believe in Casper long term, and who are holding it long term, 10 plus years or so, this is a drop in the water for what Casper's going to be in the very near future, in my opinion. Casper currently is down 4.68% on the daily time frame, valued at 13.24 cents. And we'll find out, in due time where Casper will go from here. I think Casper's due to have I think Casper's still due for an October. Casper at the beginning of October was valued here. Let's draw this out so we can see much easier. Okay, Casper at the beginning of October was where's October here? So this is where Casper finished off at the beginning of October. So for Casper to technically have an October then, all Casper has to do is go back in price by 13% and break above 15 cents, which is easily doable. Now, how high Casper will go in October, we'll have to wait and see. We still have got, almost 3 weeks left of... Actually, we have 3 weeks left. 3 weeks left of October left to see where Casper will go. And I do think we're going to start seeing more positive price action for Casper in due time. But right now, I do make as an opportunity to buy more Casper. We'll have to wait and see where it goes from here, though. What's up, Bingo Bango Man? Welcome back to the stream. What's up, Leo? Welcome back as well. Hey, brother. Hey to you too. Just bought more this morning. I think that's my idea, my man. I'm going to be buying some more as well. 3 days back-to-back buying Casper. I never thought I would ever do that again. But hey, lower lows pretty much every single day. So, it's not great things to see, in one side I think. But at the same time, if you believe Casper long-term, then it's fantastic to see. Good afternoon, Jay Honeyman. Welcome back to the stream. Good afternoon, Casper Frog. Guess what I did? Bought more Casper. Guess what Casper did? Dropped in price. So it is you. You're buying the Casper and dropping the price. Stop it. Well, actually, no. Keep buying Casper. Make it go down 10 cents for me. I'll buy some more. When is Casper crash over? It's a good question, my man. It's a good question. I think it's tough to say right now. The reason for Casper crashing is really anybody's guess. It could be people right now are reacting negatively to the political talks from Shai on Twitter, which I think we need to grow up about. But hey ho, it might be because of the market's not in a. Right now, Bitcoin's at 61k. Bitcoin is not moving much either right now. It pumped up to 65 and then came straight back down and went lower actually. So Bitcoin's not been moving much. Casper, of course, has been hovering around this region as well. It's correcting a little bit, but I think we'll see a reversal in due time. So we'll get into why Casper, of course, the question is Casper dead or not. We've got some posts here from some of the I say that equally as vocal as me in the community, but they obviously do it on Twitter. I do it on YouTube right here and in my Discord server as well. Casper Guru states here, the alts outperform Casper on the 2-week time frame and everyone loses their mind. Right now, everyone is focusing too short term on Casper. They think, Casper's down right now and everything else is doing really, really well. Right now, it is meme season. That's also part of why I've been looking into memes a little bit more, despite my negative sentiment behind them right now. I don't like memes, but right now it is well and truly meme season because of this man here, Murad. In 2020, he went bankrupt during the COVID crash. He was a Bitcoin maxi, only like Bitcoin, hated anything else. And then he came back to the market, and now he's a meme coin whale making millions every day. if you have a voice, a standing, a community like Murad does, you can easily make money from meme tokens, because all meme tokens is a community. If you're a big vocal voice like he is, he could talk about a token, make it pump, and then just take it all out if he chooses to. Now, I'm not saying he's doing that. I've not looked too much into that part, but he can do it because he's a big name. Point being is, right now, with the market in a sort of, limbo, a kind of region of unknown, if you will, memes have become the big thing in the market. People are making millions of memes from the tokens like Mudeng, from WIF, which is dog with a hat, with people making money from Turbo and Pepe and the standard ones as well. You got Chad or Gig or whatever it's called. People are making money. There's loads of meme tokens are everywhere, right? There's meme tokens pretty much anything. That's where money's being made right now in the space. I don't talk about meme tokens because I haven't got enough knowledge in the space, and I don't want to end up, shilling you guys stuff or telling you something that's misinformation. That's not my role as educator. My role as an educator to inform you of stuff that has facts behind it. And also, it's really hard to talk about where meme token can go, because again, it's community. So you have to understand the community behind it and why it's going to pump. Who's the ones that are making it pump? But right now it's meme season right now. So you're seeing memes pumping, you're seeing some alt pump, the like of Swee's done very, very well. AI had a little boom as well recently. That's come back down. But I mean, ultimately right now, crypto in itself, you have some projects doing really well. Aptos are doing quite well today. Sui again is doing okay. But it's just not Casper's time just yet. But as you take a step back and look at Casper from the all-time back out, Casper is the only project in this space that performed like this. So Casper is currently wounded, if you will. It's been shot and it's wounded, but I think there's going to be a med kit coming very, very soon for it, and it'll start, making its pump back up and recover better than ever. Start working out, get those gains up and start pumping higher and higher. So yeah, Casper outperformed every other asset in existence. That's the truth of the matter. That's not, speculation, that is fact. It might be doing badly recently, but outperformed every asset in existence for the time being, with no tier ones and all that stuff as well, as you know. So if you ever feel overwhelmed by the short-term price sentiment, step away from Twitter and just touch some grass. Stop being emotional. Take a longer step back, look at that, do your research the project. Don't look at them. If you're only looking at markets and just looking at crypto Twitter, and even then sometimes YouTube as well, you can get blinded by the truth. What you should always do, in my opinion, is you go through crypto Twitter, you go through YouTube, you find enough of a foundation to find your sources, and then from that point onwards, you can use them to keep informed if you will, but then do your own in-depth research to find out why you want to get into a project. Right? That's what I did. I found out about Casper through YouTube and through Twitter, and then when I wanted to really, really know more about it, I did my in-depth research into it. Who the founders were, what they're trying to build, who their partnerships are, all this sort of stuff that you just need to know. Whether it's the proof of work is fair launch, all that stuff's very, very important for a project like this. Casper is the only coin that is positive since the market topped back in March. The only one that is positive. Casper's wounded, but is not dead, in my opinion. You can argue that in the comments. You're welcome to. But here's another from Casper Silver here. Casper has made over 5 all-time highs this year. Look at the chart. All-time high here, all-time high here, all-time high here. We also saw all-time highs, here as well. And also all-time highs here. So we've seen 5 all-time highs in the past year for Casper. Right now, it's just a correcting cycle. A cycle that not many predicted, truth be told. I agree with that. But it's in a correcting cycle, and that's all it is. Casper had made 5 all-time highs, right? And the last one was 2 months ago, as we saw when it reached 20.7 cents. 1 year ago, Casper is up 170%, but people are fudding and fearful because it's down 30%. A 30% pullback. People are just getting really, really, scared. And again, I'm not trying to discredit those who have probably invested in at the top of Casper and it come back down, they've lost 30%. Like, again, I'm sorry, but if you go into a project half-assed, and haphazardly and didn't research into it, you've gone to a project you thought it was going to do well, and it's come back down, and now you're like, oh, I don't know what about. You need to do more research. If you don't like the project, get out. Like, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to hold your hands. If you don't like the project, get out. If you believe in the project, then, take this opportunity to double down, right? Crypt Oliver here puts down something I want to highlight. Now, full disclosure, I do hold Sui. So I'm not fudding Sui, but I'm highlighting this for the sake of people who are, again, maybe losing a bit of conviction right now in Casper. I have someone selling their Casper to invest in Sui. People are giving up very, very fast right now because Casper right now is the most decentralized proof of work coin. That is not speculation, that is fact. already showcased this previously, where Casper enthusiasts put out a post showcasing that Casper right now is actually more decentralized than Bitcoin already. Obviously, it's not got the adoption of Bitcoin just yet, but it's still more decentralized than Bitcoin right now. And it solves the trilemma. It's using the initiative GoStag protocol with plans to 10, if not 100 block per second. 10 block per second is coming in just, 6 months from now? It's very, very big news. And it's still got no tier 1s, right? Right now, when you see this, the Casper Power Law indicator, which shows that really, really undervalued, that is not saying that Casper is going to die, in my opinion. That's saying Casper is at a discount price of 60%. Again, I'm a maxi, so, not speculating, it's a take what I say with a grain of salt. I'm not a financial advisor, but for me, this is 60% discount for Casper. A great opportunity to buy more Casper. The Power Law here showcases that Casper is currently touching this bottom band. The bottom band is at around 12, 13 cents at the bottom. So, in accordance to this region I drew out here, I think weeks, if not a month ago now, this could probably be the bottom for Casper. Again, it could come lower. As we've seen the Power Law, it does dip below at times, but for the most part, Casper stayed within this Power Law region. And, if Casper there comes out to here, we can then hopefully see a reversal and the price start to pump when the time is right. Right now, Casper's got a lot incoming for it, but the developments aren't out yet. So it's a matter of just keeping your head about, keeping your wits about you, do your research as always. And again, keep in mind, we have no tier 1s yet. They're coming. Kraken's confirmed. We don't know when it's coming, but we know it's coming. And this is also something to keep in mind as well. This is the difference between SWE and Casper. Again, full disclosure, I do hold SWE, so I'm not fudding SWE, but I'm just showcasing those two who are maybe losing faith right now. This is SWE. 50% of SWE's reserves, of their supply, is community reserves. 10% in treasury. 6% in community access program. 20% are ICOs. Only 14% of SWE's actual supply is for investors like us. Whereas you look at Casper, fully decentralized. Everyone had a fair chance to get in. People obviously who are whales got in more, but everyone had the fair chance to get in. And we're just early into Casper. You don't want to get into a project when it's pumping up higher and higher and higher. That is just stupid in my opinion. What you want to do is get into a project when they are down. If you believe in the project and what you're holding, you want to get into the project when it is down, when there's a good time to get into it and you can hopefully flip that profit and make more money. Casper is going to go on a very parabolic run this cycle, in my opinion, and going to go much higher from here on out as well, especially now that, Congress have effectively confirmed that there are major signs right now that US crypto regulations are very, very near. This is documented here. Shout out to Smoke, obviously, who put this out here. This is a letter sent by Congress to... So the US House Committee of Financial Services of Congress has sent a letter to the FDIC chairman Martin J. Gruenberg demanding information about the FDIC's sudden shift on digital asset regulation. So the committee, Congress, is finally now pushing to uncover why the FDIC stopped developing crypto regulations, and they set the deadline for internal communications, 2 days ago, 7th of October. Now, this means these internal communications with the SEC they have will be made public. They'll be made public, so we'll be able to hear and see what was stated in due time, which is very, very big news. Now, we've not heard anything yet, but it'll take a while to process this, I imagine. But either way, this information should be made public very, very soon, so we can eventually see what they're talking about behind the scenes, what they're doing and why they're stifling innovation, and potentially that'll be the sign to, completely overturn their ruling and start crypto regulations in the United States. So therefore, that is what we're waiting for. That's where we're going to see trillions of dollar funds in the market. We've got a video here. Draper says that Bitcoin is going to blow through $250,000 so fast once the US government finally sees the light, meaning once we finally see regulations. That is what we're waiting for right now. Those who are fudding crypto, those who are skeptical and thinking, oh, go 50k, or maybe go 50k Bitcoin, maybe. But is crypto going to die? Is Casper going to die? No. We are waiting for regulations. And right now, the SEC is stifling that. They're stopping it. They're the, like I've been saying, the last bit of scotch tape holding this massive dam of water about to burst. Like they're on their last legs. The fact of the matter being that they appealed the Ripple decision recently. And as a response to that, Coinbase then went back to their judge and demanded for an interlocutory appeal because the SEC appealed Ripple's decision, which actually was bad for them. They also, a SEC executive is now at risk of losing his legal license from the bar because of his unlawful actions against Ripple. That's I'm talking about it. Let me get the proof up for you so you actually know what I'm talking about. Those who are in my server, again, you will know what I'm talking about because I've already put it in there. Where is it? Yeah, here you go. So, SEC executive George D. Terreno is facing a bar complaint after signing off against the appeal against Ripple and its founders. It's not just him though. It's not just Ripple. The Terreno has, repeated cases against him where he's, done some unlawful things against the Debtbot case. They had the very case as well, where the CEO claimed that they were twisting facts. You also had the Debtbot case, where I can find it here. But the Debtbot case was a really, really serious one. But in which it was claimed and also proven the SEC had used manipulative and false evidence to prosecute the project, and they ended up having to pay them back in fines for damages. And Terreno was the key cause of all. He was the one that was kind of in charge of these cases. I'm guessing also at the the order of will of Gary Gensler. The point being is, the SEC are really under fire right now. Crypto.com got sent a Wells notice by the SEC, and they've replied back with a lawsuit against the SEC. So everyone right now is actively fighting the SEC, and equally now, Congress are finally taking action, demanding FDIC expose what talks they've been having with the SEC to find out why they stopped regulations, but that's what we're meant to be doing. So we're going to start seeing some serious developments, and it's convenient, it's all happening right in time for a US election where we have a pro-crypto candidate potentially right now actually seemingly dominating the polls. Right now, Trump is quite decisively overtaken. Now, again, this is what I've seen. I'm sure you find out that we won't know the true answer until the final verdict's put out. But right now, the pro-crypto candidate being Donald Trump, who has actively stated and promised that he's going to remove Gary Gensler from day one and fast-track crypto innovation in the United States, he is now quite decisively in the lead right now. Almost 10%, that is quite a significant deal. And it might continue in this fashion, we'll have to wait and see. But ultimately right now we're in a case where the SEC is just getting, repeatedly overwhelmed and underdone. Ripple, Coinbase, Crypto.com, three of the biggest US institutions attacking them now. Congress not backing in their corner. The court's not backing in their corner. Donald Trump breathing down Gary Gensler's neck. Another big reason why I'm still optimistic about crypto and Casper in this, October to November. We've still got a lot incoming, and we're going to hopefully see a lot of very, very big price movement very, very soon. It's just not time yet. With no regulations, with no real market sentiment, why would crypto move? Ask yourself that. Meme tokens are moving, and again, that's because of this man. If you want to make money right now and have, gamble, go to meme tokens. Happily go for it. I don't mind. I'm starting to look into them. With full disclosure, if I talk about meme token actual project in this stream and in my Discord server, it'll be very limited because I'm not well versed in them, and I don't want to show you guys something that could collapse, because then that's my fault, and I'm not a financial advisor, and I'm going to tell you to do your own research. But meme token is something else entirely. It's just I will not show you projects. I'll say, oh yeah, I've heard about that. It's quite cool. Yada yada. That'd be it. If you want to know more about meme tokens, I'm sure there are other people who talk about it. But if you want to make money right now, go meme tokens. And see how well people are making millions a day, because they have the insider information, stuff like that. But if you want to have a kind of, I guess right now stressful, but kind of a leisurely run up to the top, it's spot trading. It's projects like Casper that have so much growth and potential in the future to come. Being down at 13.3 cents, is Casper dead? You could argue that. I would say no. I would say Casper is far from that. I'd say Casper is actually in a very, very unique position where you can buy more at a cheap discount value, and you can make so much more, when it eventually runs up. Of course, Casper has very limited adoption in regards to exchanges right now. I mean, it's still a new project, but in other exchanges, no tier 1s yet. In the United States, you have 3 ways to get access to Casper. You have to use a VPN, which is jarring, Uphold, which their fees are quite expensive, or you have PioNex. PioNex US recently listed Casper, which is quite cool. And the good thing about PioNex as well is that, they also have very, very, very cheap fees. Very cheap fees. And in fact, there's currently an incentive with my channel alone where those who, sign up to PioNex today, who are new PioNex users who sign up to PioNex and deposit at least 100 USDT, you'll earn an extra 10 USDT. So that's more money you could put into Casper if you choose to. PioNex are also listing Nacho, number one stablecoin, number one KS20 meme token for Casper as well. And again, I just spoke to you how big memes are right now. So that also being a very, very big factor as well. So the memes for Casper might take off as well. So that's also something very, very important to look forward to. Right now, Casper is in this point where Michael Sutton says we're at a boiling point technology-wise. Again, Casper don't really care about price action. I'm pretty sure I saw a post earlier from Michael Sutton. I'm going to try and get it up. He's just talking about, what they're developing right now. Yeah, look, 3 hours ago. So I've been doing the second Rusty Casper workshop today at 7 p.m. UTC. They're just developing more and more. They don't care about the fact that Casper's down in price. They are just working to make this project as good as it possibly can be. That's all they care about. So Casper, price action wise, yes, it's down. That might be a problem. But in terms of actual development, what they're building, all the developments happening with crypto right now in the space, not dead at all. It's just, taking a breather, if you will. So yeah, please keep crashing. I beg you, because I'll buy more, as Johnny Tucker said he will as well. If you're reading this, I hope you have a good day. I'm reading it, Infamous Garden. Thank you very much, man, and welcome back to the stream. Thank you for being here. I'm concerned that Mara is selling their Mind Casper as despite Assurance Marathon are heavy Bitcoin maxis. Can anyone see their wallets? I'm sorry, I see their wallet and all their transactions. I don't have access to that right now, Lawrence, but I will try and find that for the next stream and see it. Obviously, we had the recent Forbes interview. Those who watched my streams and my video recently, you would have heard it. The videos, well, the last 2 videos here, I think I spoke about it, but I spoke about the fact that Marathon have actually, increased their holdings of Casper since July. They've been building up their accumulation a handful of times. So Marathon, might end up. Marathon have always, openly stated they're going to end up mining their Casper and potentially shift that into Bitcoin. So it wouldn't be unheard of if they did that, but I still wouldn't be too worried about it because they still said they have a hold on for dear life strategy with Casper even now. So I'm not too worried about that. But I'll try and get those. I'll try and see if I can find that wallet and get up for you next stream if I can. Hopefully someone in my community, shout out to my Ledger Legions, my free Discord server, which I'm going to shamelessly plug as I always do. My Ledger Legions will be able to find that for me as well. We can all look together and try and find that wallet so we can, just talk about it really. That's what the server's for, just to help everyone, grow in knowledge and, understanding together. And then Marathon always said they would. I made a hard push last night, bought 47,000 Casper to push to 150k Casper. I hope I didn't make a big mistake. Let's go. I mean, yeah, I think long-term side of things, I'm talking bull cycle, this bull cycle, you wouldn't have made a mistake in my opinion. Again, not a financial advisor, but I think Casper's due and run up very, very soon. 13 cents is a discount, in my opinion. If it goes lower from here, cool. If it does, but I think in the long term, Casper won't stay low for long once the adoption takes off more and more. Yo, bro, in my opinion, this is mere market manipulation. Someone sees potential, lowers the price to buy a profitable asset as cheaply as possible. This gives us a chance to buy cheaper too. Yeah, I mean, that's the 2 current speculation of why Casper's so low is Shai talking about political views, which I think is childish. Those who are complaining about it, I think need to go up. I have a post here about it actually. The CEO of Who's That Network has gone a step too far. He said, I also have a secret information about the history of Casper and the ASIC development for the own mouth of Shai, and he just basically said, I was hoping not to deal with this crap on the day that I am mourning the violent issues. Though I try not to get sensitised too much here because, YouTube's still a relatively PG platform, but he's mourning right now. He should be allowed to say what he wants. He's in a very precarious. No one right now, I believe, at least very few people are going through what he's going right now, and he's trying to vent and have his voice be heard, and people are trying to silence him because it hurts Casper. I think people need to grow up with their saying that personally. Like that's my own personal with this, and he also disagrees with what he's saying. That's evident as well. Shai's being like, yeah, he's just lying again. There's no secret information whatsoever. But this is one factor. Another factor being again the potential market manipulation. We have. So it could be both of those. But again, the lower the price goes for Casper, the happier I am. So I'm not worried. But of course, people will argue that Casper is dead. Good morning, Chirp. Good morning. Just bought 30k more Casper. I have a problem. I mean, I guess we all have a problem then here because we're all buying more Casper. Yeah, I'm now reading the chat and I'm seeing J Honey yawn. I'm seeing the standard culprit in this chat. I think everyone is used to seeing him. Mohammed, my man, you can find Casper all you want, but no one's going to take your word for it right now. And again, Sui, for what it is, despite, again, I full disclosure, I hold Sui, so I'm not flooding Sui. I hold Sui. I think it's going to do well in the cycle. But that's that's liable to rug. That has potential to rug because the investors, retailers have such little of it. The rest of it is in reserves to ICOs and everything else. And Casper's fully decentralized, so that means Casper is less liable to rug. And the technology-wise, Sui is, had, I guess, a boost from all the VCs and stuff like that, but Casper is still diligently working time and time again. Michael Sutton's doing more and more to get 10 BPS. When 10 BPS comes out, Sui won't be able to compete. Most projects won't be able to compete with 10 BPS coming out. That's going to be Q1 2025. So probably going to, truth be told, might end up seeing maybe quite limited price action for Casper leading up to 2024. Then once 2025 happens, and we end of Q1, so we start going March to April, that's when we'll probably start seeing Casper do a very volatile spike with tier 1s jumping on board with the hard forks done, 10 BPS, so more, more scalability issue. Like it's just going to be a massive thing for Casper, I'm sure. And the KI will also be able to build more projects on it as well. And then you can start looking towards getting the smart contracts involved. Smart contracts is also going to be a very, very big thing to help massively further development of Casper going forward as well. And also keep in mind, well, the reason why Sui is doing very, very well, it's doing well because of the whole, what it is, but also the memes, as Infamous Scholar puts it as well. The memes are doing very, very well. Again, it's meme cycle right now. That's why Sui is doing well. The two biggest chains right now for the memes seems to be Sui and Solana. Obviously Solana, but Sui as well is growing more and more. Ethereum's still up there, of course, and Bitcoin seems to be doing quite a big one with their chain. But right now, Casper has limited memes. It has good memes, I think, very good memes, but the adoption there is still limited. Hasn't got the DEX up yet. The DEX is going to be coming hopefully early next week. Yeah, we're still very, very early with Casper. And the memes are going to be very, very big. Again, Pi and Nex have also launched Nacho's memes. Casper Ghost, which I have a post here. They have now tangent cards. So Nacho has tangent cards. Casper Ghost has tangent cards as well. That's also very, very cool. I think these are actually arguably, I might be a bit biased, but I kind of like this a bit more than Nacho's one. Hate me if you want, but I like this one a little bit more actually, low key. Just in time for Halloween as well, so maybe you get a spooky one in time if it ends up happening, which it should happen. But Casper Ghost have XT, and you have Nacho that have Pi and X, or at least going to have Pi and X soon at least. I think they're very close to having it. I think Somps has L-Bank, but people kind of forgot about Somps now, is what it is. And then the other meme tokens haven't got the adoption yet. The DEX, the Change Finance DEX for KS20, that's going to get all these projects hopefully listed on that. That's going to be more adoption as well. But you need the adoption for these meme tokens to take off. That's why also Casper's not taking off, because the meme tokens aren't doing anything just yet. And yeah, Sui's done well recently, but you should take a step out as well, again, and look at Sui since its launch. Again, it's not really comparable. Casper, again, 72,000% up since its launch. Sui is 13%. Like, cool. Right. Not bothered at all. Even at Sui's all-time lows, which is down here, that run-up is still, like, from 32 cents or 34 cents up to $2. That's still nowhere near as much as Casper's run-up from its founding. Up, again, like 726x. Yeah, I got there eventually. Yeah, this is Casper charge up. Yeah, it's pumped at the inbound. We're very, very early, definitely. And we've got more up this. Again, developments coming. People just need to, do your own research, of course. Don't be emotional, be logical, and don't look short term. Think long term. Think about where the future of Casper will be with the 10 BPS, with the tier 1s, and so on and so forth. There's a lot still incoming for Casper. For the matter, we've got more developments now, more videos coming out from the Casper Rock thing, so you can see what Casper, like, their inside information, what's happening with that. It's very, very cool. I'm going to listen to that very later myself. You've got KRI making more and more developments as well. You had the likes of Siam Kid, who joined the Enterprise. They're releasing. I'm not going to lie, I've not been able to listen to all of them. They have so many videos coming up from the Enterprise event that I haven't been able to catch up. But there's a lot seemingly coming for Casper with the KRI, which again, I'm really, really bullish. And ultimately, as the KRI, they're obviously very bullish on Casper, which reignites my belief as well. Poetry, decentralized, permissionless, and the best scalable technology. And watching the block DAG is like an art in motion. This is a post from Dr. Martin Hardware, basically talking about the European Commission, the European Central Bank, their European crypto strategy, and how they want to, try and overtake America effectively. And the KRI have this pet post here, basically just saying that it's a very bold declaration to lead in blockchain. They want to lead in blockchain, but it's quite a bold thing to say that because, well, the thing is, their way of trying to lead in blockchain, I'm summarizing this basically. Their way to lead in blockchain is to lay clear rules of the road, which is good. They need rules of the road, which America doesn't have right now, but they're very restrictive. The reason why America did so well at the financial capital of the world with Web 2 is because they had free reign for innovation. There were laws, of course, in play, but they had the ability to innovate. The way these laws are currently being rolled out is quite restrictive. And I get why, because crypto is a very risky asset. No one really understands it properly yet. That's the problem. A lot of people who are making decisions right now, they understand crypto the way that, you know, people in this space do. I'm not saying that I understand more than them, but I'm saying that I've been in space a bit. I've been in this space, and I understand crypto to an extent. I understand Casper quite well. And these people here are people who are boomers, if you will, who have been in the finance space for a very, very long time, but they're not really looking into crypto. They're starting to understand it now, look into it more now, but their understanding of it may be limited compared to people who have been in this space for a very, very long time, building up with it. So their rules, while good for crypto and will help, you know, institutional adoption coming in and trillions coming in, is restrictive. Whereas, you know, what America did that was really, really good was help foster innovation. And that's also what Casper effectively is, right? They say that here as well. I'm trying to find, platforms like Casper are doing the heavy lifting with actual technological innovation, solving issues like scalability and transaction finality, while your regulators are still trying to figure out what a smart contract is. Again, as the KRI stated, and even Dr. Potter Hyperx stated, when people understand what Casper, okay, it's not just smart contracts, when people understand what Casper smart contracts are, that's going to be the end game. We haven't got there yet. You're here in 13.4 cents Casper before smart contracts, before tier 1s, before 10 BPS, before the KRI put their projects in full motion. If you haven't liked the video, I don't know why you haven't yet. This is the time to really dig your heels in. This is the time to support and, you know, work together where you can. We're in a very, very precarious situation where Casper is down and people are flooding it, but I'm not worried about it. You can argue Casper's dead, yeah, by all means, argue to your heart's content. But, in my opinion, those who are arguing that Casper's dead and who believe that will end up eating their own words in the next few months to come. And they'll either be very, very quiet after that, or they'll start, you know, bipolar and just start being very supportive of Casper. And I'm going to remember people who have been fudding it. Who are coming to my chat and fudding it. I'm going to remember them, I'm going to laugh at them. Like, I'm trying to educate her, I'm also trying to be a content creator. And, you know, the funny internet man when I can. So, you know, support, again, like, I'm not going to disregard anyone for their beliefs, as long as you're being constructive about what your beliefs are. But we're in a position right now where Casper's really, really early, and crypto is still really, really early. You know, more adoption still coming in, and things are, you know, happening all over the space. And then crypto equally, again, I want to reiterate, I love Casper, but Casper's not the only thing I look at. I like many crypto projects. Casper's a great way to make money, but there are other ways to make money as well. For example, the NDs and non-disclosures with off the grid seemingly have finally been lifted. Now, I only realized this recently, but I knew about off the grid months ago, thanks to someone in my community in this live stream who told me about it. And then Cody also made a gaming channel and put information about it as well. This is an AVAX on AVAX chain, Avalanche game on the Avalanche chain. This game is on PlayStation 5, Xbox One, and PC. And you have people like Tim the Tapman, Ninja, massive content creators who are playing this game, who are seemingly having a lot of fun. Now, again, they may be paid to do so, maybe they're just shilling it. You know, it's tough to really say, but seemingly they're having a lot of fun. Of course, every game has their shortcomings, but this game is a sign of how big Web3 games are going to become. Like, if I didn't know that this was a Web3 game, I would have thought it was any other game. I could not tell it's a Web3 game, but it has crypto elements involved in it. So this is very, very big, and this is the future of gaming crypto. That's also why I'm bullish on gaming cryptos. Why I'm looking forward to projects like Nakamoto and Vulcan Forward, PYR, and like GFAL, Myria, Ultra, these other gaming projects that have a lot of potential. I'm bullish on them because gaming crypto is in a very undervalued market. I think it has a lot of potential to grow a lot in the very near future. That's why I like gaming cryptos. But of course, my bags, I will invest into this cycle, and I'll tell you what I invest into when I do. Well, probably my Discord server. But at the same time, I hold Casper as my much bigger bag because that one I think has the highest upside potential from here. And also as a more, you know, dare I say, guaranteed investment to make profits. Whereas gaming ones are still, it's the market, as much as this is really, really cool, it's not time for gaming just yet, I don't think. I think we've still got another, maybe the next cycle will be gaming crypto cycle. That's what I think. And it's going to be a very, obviously last cycle it was, you know, the altcoin narrative, then it was DeFi narrative, now it seems to be meme coin narrative. Next one might be gaming and Casper. Maybe Casper will get into gaming as well, who knows. Smart contract, anything's possible. Anything is possible. And here's something as well. I mentioned at the beginning of the video, interesting information that some might find surprising. I don't, and I'm sure Cody doesn't either, because Cody also stated earlier, what's the chance of this being bullshit? They said, what is happening to the US government job data? So, those who are aware, at the beginning, when the information was released, it was announced that the unemployment rate actually was better than expected. It was 4.1%, not 4.2% unemployment. So, people were like, oh yeah, there won't be much of a rate cut anymore. It's very good news. Looks like it was misinformation of some sorts, right? The September job report shows that the economy created 785,000 new government jobs, the second largest monthly increase on record. Very, very big deal. Government jobs also accounted for a whopping 85% increase in total payrolls in the household survey. In effect, the number of government workers hit a new all-time high of 22.2 million. This helped push the unemployment rate down from 4.2 to 4.1. Without government jobs, the unemployment rate would have been as high as 4.5. Without government jobs, it'd be really, really high. But something not add up here. Something does not add up here at all, right? Let me go to this post here. The payroll survey response rate was just 62% in September, the lowest level in the last 14 years. So, seemingly, the government created a crap ton of jobs to lower that unemployment rate down massively, so it's actually above what they believed, but the payroll hasn't increased at all. So did the government just create fake jobs? But it's blowing my mind. And this ends up getting out more and more. This could end up leading towards... This is therefore like a Trojan horse sort of situation where, the government are kind of covering up, the actual data so they can, I guess, try and still push their narrative while the economy is still struggling massively, which therefore just further, lead towards potential recession coming very, very soon. 2023, the response rate was 68%, while in 2010 it was 77%. So this means last month's data was largely incomplete. It was incomplete, and we should expect material revisions over the next 2 months. So that means potentially in the next 2 months we'll see that the data actually reported by the governments was actually massively massively incorrect. Because it's showcasing here that it's incomplete. Why is there such a massive drop in payroll when actually the second massive drop in payroll when it's the second highest increase in jobs in the last 14 years? Or actually not even that on record ever. So why is there a massive decrease in payroll? We expect major downside revisions ahead. Again, something to keep in mind. Stuff again that I talk about on my free Discord server. Information I'm showcasing on the stream right now, I will link in my Discord server as well, so people can actually look into it themselves. It's just trying to keep an understanding of what Casper's doing, of course, because we all here love Casper, I'd like to believe. We also want to know about crypto sentiments. Again, while I talk about other projects a little bit now, Off the Grid's one that I'm looking forward to. Other gaming projects, I like Swee a little bit, I hold XRP. Other projects I'm talking about a little bit more and more, sprinkle them in here and there, but also we talk about market sentiments. What this stuff means for the market, what it will mean for the crypto economy. This stuff will likely, if it comes to fruition, it comes out, this will likely mean more severe rate cuts, which therefore means potentially more liquidity pumping into the market. So we're in a position right now where we're seeing, again, sentiments to provide data, sources to support the fact that we are still, in for a very, very volatile bull cycle in the next few months. The Fed cut, so say the Fed cuts rates again, and more. So look, rate cuts were supposed to push mortgage rates lower. The opposite has happened. Why? That makes no sense. This is evidently showcasing that the Fed right now has lost control of the bond market. So, with this in mind, again, it makes you think, okay, so how are we going to have a soft landing? And how are we not in a recession? I'm not trying to be a fudster, full disclosure. I'm trying to just be an educator. This is the information I'm showcasing here. This is what the sources mean. You do your own research and find out for yourself and make your own conclusion on this, but this is what the sources are saying. All the information of what's happening right now, what these developments mean and what should happen, the opposite's happening. Which therefore means that right now the economy is not as stable as they seem to say. Soft landing is not guaranteed, and potentially therefore we're going to see a recession. Which just, but again, when the recession comes out, as I showcased in previous streams, the recession is always announced late. So likely we'll end up seeing the bull cycle happen as usual. After the bull cycle, then we'll see the collapse of the recession. Which, take that as you will. We'll develop strategy for that in due time. But again, this is where I'm out of the market right now. And there's more developments again happening around the place. This comes from the Professor St. Onge. Shout out to him. He's a very good economist in my opinion. Zero income growth through the Biden administration, meaning either GDP numbers are a lie, which is very possible, or worse, the economy is growing fast, but Americans aren't getting any of it because the government are taking it all. I'm going to link this again in my Discord server. Those who want to check it out for himself. He's got a very structured way of speaking. He's a very well educated person, right? someone who knows what you're talking about, and it gives you an understanding of, you know, what actually is happening in the market. When you read this sort of stuff, you might get a bit confused about what it's trying to say, but he lays it out very clearly for you. So someone you might be worth looking into as well. But it's also, he covers a lot of economy stuff, so if you want to understand more about the kind of economy and what it therefore could mean for markets, it might be worth checking out. I'll do what I can and explain it myself, and also my Discord server, but this is also someone else you can look to. But again, it just showcases signs of where we're at in the economy right now, where we're in its very like low point, which is why, again, a lot of this stuff is being restricted. That's why we're not seeing much development with crypto right now. No regulations. The economy is seemingly in a lot more dire situation than we actually realised. Casper, of course, not moving either. But this stuff is liable to change in due time with the developments coming for Casper, what's incoming also with developments happening in the economy as well. Again, this is going to be huge. Next month is going to be huge. Right now, I still think it was going to be October, but it might not be a massive October like, 50%. I see Bitcoin edging towards all-time highs. If this stays in this fashion and Donald Trump's still massively favoured to win, then might as well Bitcoin starting to push towards all-time highs, and then when the actual announcement happens and if Trump does win, we'll see Bitcoin make a probably quite drastic move after that, and everything else will follow from there. But right now, there's not enough. Right now it's still too early to say where the verdict's going to go. It's still in a position of limbo, if you will. Casper just doesn't have that much left, topping between 28 cents to 47 cents. Okay, so if that's in this bull cycle, I mean, if it goes to the power law, it should top out 42 cents. If it, at the very, very worst case scenario, 42 cents. But chances of that, I think, is... I'm not saying you're wrong, like, per se, Joshua and Mohammed, who's also saying you're only going to max 50 cents. I'm not saying you're both wrong. I'm just saying I disagree with you based on the information that I've seen. I would like to understand the reasons for you guys to say that, but I guess Casper's not doing well right now, but you're going to see massive developments happening in 2025. Tier 1s will come into play. That's going to push Casper's price up. 10 BPS going to push Casper's price up. KRI going to push Casper's price up. KRC, the meme tokens right now, meme token season is right here. When the adoption of meme tokens take off more and more, KRC20 meme tokens, that's going to push the price of Casper up higher and higher. Right now, look at the volume. Volume for natural is one of the lowest it's been at 69,000. It's normally been in the 100,000 at least. There's not enough adoption with the meme token right now, so they're not doing anything. When the adoption comes, you'll see a change. And I'm sure you'll see a lot of bullish momentum following that as well, and that will help Casper as well, because right now it is meme coin season. The best projects right now, the ones you can make the most money with right now, are memes. So when Casper memes take off, which I think they will, when Casper adoption goes more and more, that'll help Casper as well. So he's doing well because of what it is, but also because it has memes on it. People are switching, like Modang did really, really well, and then people made Hippo on the Sui chain, which is basically the same thing. But people made a lot of money from Hippo as well. So, meme token seasons right now, that might change. We have to wait and see. Right now, we're still waiting for regulations. 10 cents is a good place to buy for Coinbase to be buying millions anyway. Check the Coinbase wallet. I'm sure there is. I don't have that. Again, I can't showcase on stream. But again, I'll make sure to, look through that when I can, and see if I can upper community as well. I mean, ask the community as well to check Coinbase wallet. I'm sure we'll see more and more on that in due time. Obviously, sometimes you can go on to the top wallet addresses here, and click on top address, you can see what they say. Now, some of these wallets here will probably be exchanges, but they won't show up. Obviously, you can see GateMex, see Uphold. You can also see Bybit, BitGet, Rest Fund here. You got Diagonal Protocol Fund, KuCoin here. But this KuCoin wallet, I'm sure there's the KuCoin wallet. There was one that's 65 million. Now that might be the same wallet, but some of these wallets here will be alternative wallets for these exchanges, but they're just not showing up in the tags. So there might be Coinbase wallet here, we just don't know where it is. But I'll see if we can try and find it, and try and share that information with everyone as well. I think there's a grain of truth in Mouth on keeping the price down, even if they're trickling sales to recoup some electricity costs. If given the market size of the market cap, that's enough to keep it down. Possibly, yeah. Possibly, yes. Given that the price dropping is shaving the quick buck crew as well, I think once the shakeout is finished, it will cover patience. It's marathon, not a sprint, pun intended. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon, pun intended indeed. You've got to be patient. At the same time, yes, if you're looking at, if you're impatient and you want to make profit, go to memes. I'll say that again. If you're impatient and you want to make profit in crypto ASAP, go to meme tokens. Try and make $1 million instantly, like people are doing right now. Try and learn how to trade meme. That's how if you want to make profit, do that. If you want to make guaranteed long-term gains, then look at spot trading. Projects like Sui are doing well right now. How high it will top, no one really knows. People have predictions that it will be $25, I think, or something like that. Again, I'm still not well versed in Sui. I'll hold it because I do think it's going to do quite well in the cycle, but I haven't done too much research into it to properly give an explanation about it. Projects like Casper, I know a lot more about, and I think this project's got a lot of potential still in the cycle. It's just not there yet. The profit's not here yet in the last year, but in its launch, there's crap tons of profit. 724x of profit since its launch. It's the only project in this space that outperformed every asset in existence with no tier ones. Recently, the last year, it's done nothing. Agreeably, yes, but since its listing, since bear cycle, no other project has performed like Casper has done. So there has been profit of Casper, just right now there's not been. If you went to Casper late and you're now obviously down profit, then I apologize. But if you've looked into Casper enough and you understand what it is you hold, then you won't take this as a negative sign. You won't think Casper's dead. You'll think, okay, Casper's in a correction cycle. Not every project's going to go up. It's unrealistic for every project just to do that. It's unrealistic. Again, I'll bring you back to Sui. From its launch, it came down straight away. Then went up, then went down again. Not every project's going to be going straight up. Casper has been able to go pretty much just straight up the whole time. Like here, it's pretty much almost straight up, and then it started having this correction cycle, and now it's come down for the first time in a long time. It's not unheard of. It's like any other project in that regard. All that decentralization has seemed to cause major issues onboarding Casper into the tier 1 exchanges. I mean, yeah, there is potential of that as well. But Casper's team are working, again, I'll bring up the post. Casper's team is working diligently with these tier 1s as well, to my knowledge. Where's the post? Where is it? Where's the post? Here it is. Yeah, this Twitter space here with Billy Goat Tales. You had Wolfie, who's an ambassador of Casper, speak around the 30-minute to 35-minute mark, who confirmed that they have been in contact with the tier 1 exchanges for the last 6 months. So they know of them. They're probably struggling onboarding due to the decentralized nature. Again, that's probably why Kraken's not listed Casper just yet. But they're working with them. And when Casper has these tier 1s, the price will go crazy. Most definitely, in my opinion. I'm telling you, I need to buy the dip if Casper under 9 cents. I mean, yeah, I'll sell. I'll live homeless for a while. Honestly, I'll live homeless for a while if Casper goes below 9 cents. That'd be amazing. 9 cents Casper would be insane. Coming down here, core. That's what I dream about. That's my wet dream, honestly. I think Casper lowest will probably go here though. Lowest will be between these two regions, I think. Again, could be wrong, not financial advisor. But I think it's where Casper's going to probably correct to. I'll be surprised if it goes any lower. If it goes lower, fantastic, I'll buy more. If it doesn't, then cool. Again, it is what it is. Like, I'm holding Casper long term. I think I'm going to do at least $1. I think Casper do at least $2 in this cycle. $1, I think, guaranteed. And I think we'll see potentially 3, 4, 5 for the cycle, and then in the hundreds in the cycles to come as well. So getting it at 13 cents is just a bargain. Again, it's a discount of 60% right now for where it should be. It should be minimum 22 cents right now, 23 cents even almost. It's not there yet. So you're just getting 60% off. So that's how I look at it, and I think it's fair to look at it. People just remember, a project as strong as Casper will not be going down forever. Look at the previous examples, how it pumped after everyone thought it died up or dried up. It applies every time. Couldn't agree more. Every time people think, Casper's going to just not do anything. Like, for example, what happened back here? When Casper got to 5 cents or 4 cents and they came down to, 1. People were like, Casper's dead here. That's quite like this correction. It's a 70% correction. 70% correction. That's mental. And people are like, Casper's dead now. But then look at that. Went back up in the span of what? 2 months? And then made an all-time high after that. So, correction cycles are not unheard of. But Casper's been the only one in the history of crypto to have a cycle looking like that. That's what it comes down to. So you're just in a correction cycle right now. If you believe that Casper's going to come back, then I'd fill your bags more and more. Jump on whatever exchange you're choosing, whether it be Bionex, whether it be Mexi, whatever it may be. Although Mexi, I think, still holding trades, so maybe not Mexi right now. I use L-Bank or Bionex, one of those two, and buy cheap Casper. Fill your bags more and more. That's what I'm going to be doing today. Right now it's coming down more and more. I'm going to buy cheap Casper and pray that it's going to go up. And if not, pray it goes down and go even more and more. Yeah, I'm reading. I'm not going to show it on stream to bring attention to it, but I'm reading Jay Honey's support of Casper and anti-flooding. Yeah. Big on you, Jay Honey, my man. Big up to you. I was watching the Bitcoin documentary on HBO last night. I came even more of a Casper maxi. Didn't even know I could become any more bullish. Lol. I've not listened to it yet. I need to watch it. Honestly, I do need to watch it. I haven't even watched it yet. I'm gonna watch that the moment I get a chance. Probably today as well. Right now, I'm just going through the motion of making content as always, doing my research, going through crypto Twitter. Oh, crypto Twitter is a cursed place. Like this account is exclusively for Casper, so it's fine. But I have other accounts, of course, and some of them are just cursed. Like what I see on that stuff is terrible. It would get me banned on here. As I mentioned in Discord, I expect a small raise this quarter, with mid next year being the golden ticket once adoption really takes off for smart contracts, KRI, 10 PPS, etc. Yeah, I saw that in J Honey, and I couldn't agree more. What we're waiting for tier 1s, KII projects, smart contracts at 10 BPS. So right now we're going to probably see a small rise up. Maybe Casper will peak at like 35 cents. 35 cents. I think Casper might peak 35 cents by the end of this. It depends again on the level of institutional money flooding into Bitcoin and crypto when regulations are finally laid out, if they get laid out, which seems to be they're going to be laid out hopefully quite soon in the United States. But I suspect again we'll probably see Casper maybe push up to 35 cents. Maybe that'll be the peak for Q4 2024, and then going into 2025, people are going to start flooding it more because only reached 35 cents. People think, it's going to be peak at like maybe $1, and then 10 PPS comes out. Smart contracts are getting close to being announced, which they all again. I showed this yesterday in my stream. I'll just show it here actually. Michael Sutton showed us here. The Arctic Crescendo update. Their opcode L1 designs. They're talking about it. They're looking into it. They're coding it. This is smart contracts. So they're working on it right now. So again, we once you get that stuff coming out, smart contracts, 10 PPS, which is going to be happening. 10 PPS is Q1 2025. KRI getting more involved anyway. Smart contracts will help the KRI get more involved. Dagonite as well. You got tier 1s as well, which will probably list. I think we're going to see most tier 1 listings after Dagonite integration, after 10 PPS integration, hard fork of Rusty Casper. I think I'm going to see most of them come in. That's when you're going to start seeing Casper jump from its 30-50 cents region, maybe, let's just say, for example, jump to like $3. It'll do a parabolic run, I think. And if not, well, save that adoption for next cycle then, I guess. But again, long term, if you're holding Casper for long term, 10 plus years, you won't care about this sort of price action right now. Why would you? Because you're holding it 10 plus years, you're hoping to see Casper go to, $50 at least in 10 years. And that way you're still making, if you go to $50 from right now, you're making a maths 5, 10, 1, yeah, so making about 500x. I think that's right. I think that's quick maths. 500x from right now. Even over that, actually, because I'm rounding up to 20 cents and it's at 13. So you make over 500x if you go to $50. So, yeah. The aggressive emission schedule has made the majority of small home miners unprofitable now to mine. That's also true. That's also probably why you're seeing Casper correct as well. Casper's not got any price action right now, no volatility, and right now it's not profitable to mine Casper with home miners because of this aggressive emission schedule. So people are right now not making money through Casper, even though it's still being mined more and more, and even then the hash rate is still rising higher and higher. Like it's still maintaining quite a high level. People are not making profit from it right now. So that also might be correlating to why the price is dipping. Once the price, once the adoption's there for Casper and starts turning tail, this hash rate is going to be an effect that's going to probably cause Casper again to have quite a sharp rise when the miners are making profit. The miners will make profit when we get to this region here. When it breaks above 22 cents, goes towards 32, 46 even, this is where miners start making profit again. They're not making profit right now. The power law is an indicator basing on the time over price, the emission schedule. This is power law is an indicator for emission schedule for Casper. That's what it means. That's why I say it's an important indicator, because it's a proof of work. So it's important to know this, and it gives you an idea where the price should be before you know anything. But it's not. I don't think it's a do or die, because again, there's so much incoming for Casper, as Jade mentioned here. That's going to hopefully put Casper above this emission schedule, this power law, because that's going to be more FOMO and adoption time to Casper. Again, the tier 1s as well will be very, very big. I'm going through some questions. I just missed a hell of a load. Meme coins equal community gold tokens. Yeah, it's a crazy place, especially on crypto Twitter. God, if anyone's on crypto Twitter and seeing meme token accounts, KOLs, God, they are crazy. They are absolutely crazy. The way they shill projects is relentless. The mining profitability will go down from here. The Chaos 20 traffic isn't there right now. But Chaos 20 will give miners alternative means to make money with Casper, like with the Chaos 20 tokens instead. But you need the adoption still. The adoption will come in due time. Right now it's not profitable, but it will come in due time in my opinion. Once you get the adoption coming off. I'm buying a dip. Big up to you, my man. Casper is dead, JK. You had me in the first half, not going to lie there, Neil. I'm sending to Casper and in Hospi in 25, I expect at least $200. I mean, sure. Hopefully you do, my man. Casper FUD, bicycle for me. Yeah, you know it. Does anyone think Casper won't hit 50 cents a cycle? I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible. Nothing's impossible in this space, but I think it's highly unlikely. Highly, highly unlikely Casper won't reach 50 cents. We've just been in a stage right now where the adoption's building and the technology's building more and more, but nothing's actually out yet for Casper. Right? When it comes out, when it comes to coming out, that's when you're going to see adoption taken off, when you have the project actually being built on Casper. When you have the tier 1s coming again. I sold my suite and half my tower to buy this Casper dip. Damn. Wow, that's conviction there. I love it. I right now have bought more already. I'm going to probably buy some more when I go off stream. Right now I'm holding some projects. I hold a SWE. I managed to get SWE before it did this little pump to $2. So I'm up on SWE right now, which is quite nice. I haven't bought Tau yet. I want to get some Tau very soon. I try to get it on Binance, but I don't think I have it on Binance. Probably had to go somewhere else, I think. And then you've got other projects as well that I hold. I hold PYR Vulcan Forge. Plan to get into more projects as well. I want to see if I can find a token of sorts for, off the grid. It's on the AVAX chain, so I should be able to find something about that regarding it. But I want to, this is something that I'm really looking forward to. I think it's going to do quite well. Well, I hope it will at least. Or at least it's going to set a precedent for everything else to do well following it. Going to get more for my bag tomorrow once I have a few more pennies. Target is hot. Anything else is a bonus. You already hit. Yeah, target is hit. You've already hit your target. Yeah, I remember you mentioning. Plus, I have a rusty node running and 2 new miners on the way from Ice River. Big up to you. You're going to be a millionaire. I full-heartedly believe that. What's your favourite meme to buy right now? God, asking me meme questions, but I put me on the spot right here. Okay, well, again, don't really get into memes very much, so I'm very limited in knowledge. The ones that I've seen a lot of people talking about, of course, is Moondang. I'm not in Moondang. The one that people talk about as well that I am in right now is Popcat. People talk about Popcat. People talk about Sigma as well. These names are terrible. Oh god, meme tokens, man. Popcat's one people talking about a lot. Of course, you've got the standard like Pepe, Turbo, Whiff, Smoking Chicken Fish, which is SCF as well. These ones are people talking about. I think right now the most popular ones I think that I know of people talk about quite a lot is Popcat. That's been the next big one up, hopefully. I'm in it a little bit, but it's kind of like I've got into it and I just don't care. Like the money in my meme tokens again is stuff that I can happily lose. It's a gamble. It's a gamble bag. So it's very, very. It's the smallest bag I ever have. It's nowhere near what I have in retail. If I make a 20x from it, happy days. But that's it. Simple logic. Casper is proof of work. Period. Why do you think Marathon Digital is mining it? Exactly. And the other proof of works as well. Like Litecoin's technically a proof of work, but Marathon didn't diversify to that. They only diversified to Casper and Bitcoin. So like Casper the only one to do that in existence. That's a big deal. Yeah, Mikey. Yeah, I mean, he's gonna join every stream. He's gonna say it. Like that's why after I think it was 2 weeks straight. I was trying to answer his questions. I just started to ignore him a little bit now because he's gonna FUD, and I think he's gonna be the same type of person as well to start praising Casper when it starts pumping again. That's the type of person that people are like that. They're emotional, and you can be emotional if you want, but I ain't got time for you right now. I'm trying to get my bags up. I wish that was my average price. Yeah, having 12.5 cents capital would be amazing. I don't even know what mine is. I've got a little bit of 5 cents, and I've been putting my bag periodic the whole time at every dip. I've got some here. I've got some at the top here when it was rallying. I thought it'd go higher. Got some down here. Got some here. Got some here. Got some here. Got some here and here. So that's the most. That's in the last 2 months at least. Obviously, I have more than that, but I can't think that far back to where I got Casper. But that's the last 2 months that I remember, because that's when I started doing live streams. So I can actually say, "Oh yeah, I'm getting it now," so I remember it. Most people here lie about the amount of capital they have. They don't say how much you have. Yeah. I mean, ultimately, I don't disclose how much capital I have. I'll tell you my allocation of my portfolio, which is 70%. That's fine, but I won't tell you how much money I have because that's personal. I don't think anyone should share their money anyways. But I mean, either way, if you have a lot of capital, big up to you guys because you'll be millionaires. Like, definitely. I think if you hold a significant amount of Casper, you'll do very well this cycle. And if you're holding it long term, you're a millionaire. Off the grid looks great. I have nodes for it. Oh, really? Okay, well, I need to speak to you more than Infamous Gardens because I want to know more about it. Yeah, I mean, it looks amazing. Like, I heard about it, about a month ago. And it's finally, being released. People talking about it. Gameplay's coming out for it, and it looks amazing. This, I think, is hilarious. Full damage, you just lose your legs. Like, that mechanic looks... I mean, it's going to probably get boring quite quickly, and probably, like, people are going to get used to it, but that, at least for right now, that is hilarious. That's very, very funny. So, yeah, it's also obviously play to earn as well, which is the premise of Web2 gaming. That's why, again, it's a game. It's a regular game, which is why I like Web2 gaming. It's a regular game, so you wouldn't be able to tell it's Web2 gaming, but you can actually earn money from playing this game. Play to earn. That's what Web3 gaming is. Web3 gaming is meant to be just regular gaming with the incorporate of crypto in it, so you can make money by playing games. Like, think about how many people play games. I'm sure people here in the stream also play games. I know people in my community play games. I saw someone playing Destiny 2 last night, which is a throwback of the game. But actually you can make money by just, doing bounties and stuff, or just completing missions. Like, that would be sick. And that would be a massive market. I'm sure people would be fully just sitting there, just playing games 24/7. That's the future of gaming crypto. That's why I'm bullish on gaming crypto. That's why I hold them. That's why I think it's going to be a big market for it in the future when the game finally catch up. Which is starting to catch up. We can see this sort of stuff. This looks like a combination of Apex with Warzone, in my opinion. It could be a very big game if it's if it can flesh out any issues it have and really keep that adoption and that community going, right? And keep getting the updates coming out. We're early. We're very early in this stuff. That's why I'm holding it. How difficult is it? People just talking about how hard it is to set up a Rusty node. I'm okay with not to the node. I mean, yeah. Again, for those who want to ask these sort of questions, again, you can also ask it in the server, in the chat. That's fine. But equally, that's why I have my free Discord server. For those who can't get the answers to their questions, whether I'm streaming or whatnot, you can ask people in my community. Whether it be me answering or someone else in the community, everyone here is trying to help out, to help people, keep everyone informed as much as possible. So you can also ask in the server, my man. And Andy, today I bought them 25 Casper coins. Man, you're back again, buying more Casper. Big up to you, my man. Big up to you, definitely. Yeah, Casper needs Binance. Casper needs many things. Binance would be a great one, though. Czar gets crypto on YouTube. His thesis is Bitcoin has only 35 months of a bull market, and then it goes to a bear market. Casper has 35 months. Casper has been going up and down saying that we're top at Q1, 35 bars. Okay, so I'm guessing Sar's saying that Casper will peak at 35 cents in Q1 of 2025. I'm guessing that's what he's saying. I'm not completely understanding the question, my man, unfortunately. But if that's what he's saying, I mean, again, people are entitled to their own beliefs. You can believe what you want to. I think Casper's still on track, despite its correction path. I still think it's on track to make, at least $3, if not $4 this cycle. I'm still aiming for $4 or $5. I think bare minimum for Casper should be 2-3 this cycle, and I think on average you'll see 4 or 5, potentially up to 7, depending on what's happening, and 10 if we get the the golden candle of everything else like DAG and smart contracts as well. Do you think this is just a shakeout to allow changes in wealth to accumulate? Probably. I wouldn't be. I mean, I actually know. I say probably not. No, because Cody also showed me in my free Discord server, all of us actually, that the wallet, the selling off from these wallets, the selling off right now is actually from the bigger wallets, which you can see here. Like, I mean, obviously right now we're seeing a dip in some of the smaller ones, but for the most part, most of the sell-offs in the last like week at least, you can see it's going to come from the bigger wallet holders, the sharks and the humpbacks. That's why the price has been dropping so much, because the big wallets are dropping and leaving it, but they're actually seeing a grow in decentralization with smaller wallets growing more and more. Now, exchanges might be doing that. I mean, some whales might be doing it as well, but for the most part, I think they might be seeing humpbacks, selling to become whales, making the price go down, and then you accumulate it a little bit by bit. So potentially, in that regard, potentially, I do think there's going to be some element of market manipulation, definitely. But I think at the same time, it's just a case of we're just in an early stage of Casper. But yeah, I mean, by all means, Mikey, come join. Yeah, we'd love you to have you there. We're trying to learn everything every day, so it'd be very good to have everyone there, everyone here in the community server, just try and again build our knowledge and talk about crypto. Casper, of course, but other crypto stuff as well. Again, we're trying to grow more and more. I'm actively right now trying to learn about other projects, more. I'm trying to get more. I've found a bit more time to hopefully start doing it, so I'm going to start looking at other projects, which I have a list of stuff I'm going to look through, and I hope we start making a bit more of a a general crypto. I mean, obviously it's Casper. We talk about Casper the most, but it'll be a more general Discord channel as well, where we talk about everything and hopefully what projects are the best and what aren't. Good morning, Beaverman. Welcome back to the stream. To what price will Casper go during the bull run? Lowest then I think 2-3, upper end 7-ish, and average still $4-5 People now know how to buy Casper by now. It's just not being adopted. Yeah. Again, the adoption of Casper is still lacking. No tier ones, no big exchanges. And if you want to go back to Bitcoin, then by all means go for it. May channel. Has Casper been going up for about 26 months? Someone brought this up on another channel. This is on Mexi's chart, so it's not the full chart. Which I could probably just get the full chart up actually. Casper Crypto. Since its launch, basically, is what we're looking at. So January 2022 up until all-time high here, August 2024. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, that's 8. Probably more than that. 26 months would be, I mean, you should start from here, I guess, from August 2022. So yeah, no, in that, July, so yeah, probably about 26 months then. Been going up pretty much the whole time. It would have started from here pretty much when it started going up. Because you weren't going to count the beginning when it went up and then came straight back down. So it's going up from here, having, you know, its accumulation and consolidation phases, and then it topped out here. That's about 26 months. June, July, August. So about 25, 26 months, yeah, it's been going up. So that is, you know, it's just now going through a correction cycle. Do I even exist after 10 years? I mean, I hope so, my man. I really hope so. Don't say things like that. You can make me upset. You got time, I'm telling you. Even this cycle, I'm sure you'll make money through Casper. There's no doubt about it. 13 cents, it'll go up from here. Casper was catching a narrative multiple before the billionaire's market cap. I don't think crescendo update as market will give it a 20x in 3 months, like ADA in 2021. Next cycle can be a new. I mean, next cycle I think we'll see a new Casper definitely. Like next cycle will be huge for Casper. I don't doubt about that. But I'm still holding optimism for Casper this cycle. But I've also said because I'm holding Casper very, very long term. If it doesn't take off this cycle, that'll be a bit heart aching and I will be disappointed. But I won't be bearish about it. I'll be like, okay, didn't go to plan the first time round. Revise, go back into it again because I still think Casper's a great long term hold. Again, like Bitcoin, you hold Bitcoin for since its founding in 2008 or even like 2012, you're up massively since then. So that's how I'm treating Casper like I treat Bitcoin and very, very long term hold. So if I don't do what I did in this cycle, disappointing. Of course, it'll be quite hard done by. But if I'm holding it, for the next cycle, what cycle after that, I'm going to be laughing still. I still think I'm going to make some good gains this cycle though. There's Stephen Turbo or Brett. Yeah, Brett's also one that I heard about as well, meme token wise. Also quite a big one. Saw my Casper 2 weeks ago, not coming back. I mean, yeah, sayonara then. If Casper dips to 10 cents, I doubt it will, but if it does, I'd sell all the projects no matter whether I'm up or not and go all in. God, that's conviction, I tell you there. That's conviction, definitely. Casper setting up a full monopoly. The Olive blockchain is wild. Yes, I saw that as well. I haven't got it up. I need to listen to it because I only got a very brief understanding of the Olive chain, of blockchain, but the Olive chain looks absolutely huge. I think the account I would have posted about it. It looks absolutely huge. Where is it? Yeah, that. From farm to table, leveraging Casper tech for transparency in every drop, efficiency in supply chain, security against fraud, creating new. Again, the projects that KRI are building with Casper are going to be revolutionary when the adoption takes off, when the smart contracts are in play, when that's going to be huge for Casper, which is really early. That's literally it, which is really early. Yeah, daily Casper shilling, you know it. Yeah, that is now surpassing the hour mark. Definitely, that's a very long. Well, I say very long stream, an extra 10 minutes or so. But that is going to be it for the stream today. Thank you everyone for watching. I'm looking for the questions. Anything else I can answer whilst I'm wrapping it up. But yeah, if you enjoy these streams again, been doing these, I think 70 days in a row. Could make it 100 by next month. So by the time the elections are done with, just after the elections, you'll be on my 100th stream, and hopefully we'll start seeing the massive bull cycle from then. There'll be a different Casper by then. So make sure you stick around for there next month, day 100. That could be a big day for streaming. So yeah, if you enjoy the videos, the streams, leave a like. Share with your friends to get them involved in Casper. Well, get involved in the market, understanding what Casper's going to offer, hopefully. Because Casper, of course, is not in the best place. But actually, I'd argue getting into Casper now would be a great opportunity. So if you want people to, I'd say tell your friends and family as well. Get involved in Casper in the stream to understand more about Casper, and subscribe for more if you're new to the channel. But that being said, if you want to know about crypto market sentiment, again, join the free Discord server, link on the screen, on my homepage, in the description, also in the chat. And I will see you all same time tomorrow, same Casper channel, same Casper time, same Casper news. Don't go changing.